What's good, y'all? Today we're going to be discussing the DCU in 2026, right? Obviously, like the title says, yeah. But first things first, let's talk about the GOAT, Supergirl. She is getting a film this year that is releasing on June 26th, directed by Craig Gillespie, and written by Ann Aguirre. I believe that's how I say that. Not gonna lie, this is outright my favorite, my most anticipated film of the slate, as Supergirl is actually my favorite female superhero, guys, including, DC and Marvel. Woman of Tomorrow was the perfect choice to adapt, in my opinion. Like, if you're going to pick a comic, a lot of people say it is the Supergirl comic, and I think if you ask most people, which of her stories should be adapted into film, they would probably say this one, right? There are some people already hating on this project, talking about how it's Guardians 4, it's a group of misfits coming together to fight a greater foe. The same stupid shit every time, but that just lets you know they didn't read the comic, because those things don't happen in the comic. But I'm not saying that you can't read a comic and then, I'm not saying that you have to read a comic to enjoy a film or critique it, but a lot of these guys are pretty harsh, bro, for the film that's not even out. Like, damn, you only saw a teaser, my boy, and you already, like, hating, talking about how the film is gonna be shit, and, the actress is bad, and it's just like, fuck. But personally, I'll be looking forward to this. I'd imagine the end is probably gonna tie into Man of Tomorrow, and I'll definitely be seeing it opening day. Let me know what you guys think about Supergirl in 2026. I am excited, and the consensus seems to be pretty good, obviously, besides the grifters, right? Now, next we have Clayface releasing on September 11th. Clayface, the iconic Batman villain, releasing on September 11th is an interesting choice, but it is being directed by James Watkins and written by the great Mike Flanagan. Now, to be honest, this film's announcement kind of confused me, and I'm still kind of shocked this is even being made. It is probably like a cheap, budget film, so it's probably like low risk, high reward for them. We don't have much of a trailer for this film going into 2026, but we are in 2026 now, so there isn't too much to discuss, obviously, right? I would assume at the latest we'll get this trailer like March, because they'll probably want to market this film at least 6 months before its release, right? There have been some rumblings that it's going to loosely adapt the Clayface episodes in Batman the Animated Series, which I think would be impeccable. Those episodes are great, and yeah, I don't think we'll see Batman in this film. I do think we'll probably hear people speak of him, or we'll see maybe his symbol linger throughout the film. Maybe we'll get his silhouette or something like that. But I don't think we're going to see Batman in general. So far, the actor, I forgot his name, I'm so sorry, but the leaks that we have seen do look, pretty good. They look interesting. I'm overall, I still don't really know what to expect, because Clayface is not particularly a villain that I care too much about. I like him as a villain. I will definitely be watching this on release as well. Once again, I don't really know what to expect with this one. I'm just probably gonna watch it just because it's DC, to be honest with y'all. Next, I did briefly want to mention the Nightfall Saga, which is getting adapted into a trilogy. I'm pretty sure we're only gonna get the first film this year. It doesn't have an actual date. I'm pretty sure the first one is just slated for sometime in 2026 this year. The GOAT, Jeremy Adams, he's writing Green Lantern right now. Y'all should definitely go read that. And he had an impeccable Flash run. He will be writing this project, so expect great things. He's already, implied that this is going to be a very comic accurate adaptation. There isn't really much to say. Nightfall is a great story to adapt, and if it is faithful, it's gonna be good, right? That's really all there is to say. It won't be in theaters. It's going straight to HBO Max. And it's also not DCU technically. Well, DCU canon, right? This is Elseworlds. So people will probably just watch it as it comes out. That'll probably be me too. I'll probably wait until the whole trilogy is out. But yeah. Next up, let's talk about TV. And we only have one TV show this year, guys. One TV show. And that is Lanterns, man. Our only television show. And Lanterns is obviously my most anticipated project. I ranted about this show in a previous video, so if y'all want to check that out, go ahead. The showrunner for this show is Chris Mundy, and the series is supposed to be 8 episodes, right? Which, low-key, I kind of wanted more, but we are getting Lanterns sometime after Supergirl, like in the summer, sometime after Supergirl. So I would probably just assume maybe August, September-ish. I am looking forward to this project, even though Hal Jordan is pushing 90 and it is grounded, but we haven't seen much because the show obviously got delayed, and then we just got some bite-sized teasers and images, so we haven't really seen much on this show. I'm hoping that this is going to get a big push at, Comic-Con, and it's just going to get marketed more because the Lanterns do need that mainstream momentum. And yeah, man, overall there isn't too much to say that I didn't say in my other video, so I would recommend going to see that if you want to get my more in-depth thoughts about this project, right? And then let's talk about some other projects, right? So far, everything that we've discussed are all of the announced projects for 2026, but there is a possibility that we could see projects get announced this year and release this year, right? Not that likely, but I wanted to bring up the possibility, right? First off, we have Creature Commando season 2. This is in the works under a different writer and could potentially be revealed this year and released in the same year. Animation does take a while, but it truly just depends on how fast they jumped on writing the project. I could see us getting it later in the year if they started production right after season 1 or during season 1. So I think that is absolutely a possibility, and I would love to see that in 2026. There is also a possibility of that Jessica Cruz show, the My Adventures with Green Lantern. It's supposed to be in the same universe as the My Adventures with Superman universe. That was announced a while back, and we haven't gotten any updates, and it isn't DCU either, so it could literally just pop up anywhere, right? They could decide to drop that on a random Tuesday. And then there's also Mr. Miracle. So I had Mr. Miracle on here, but we obviously got the confirmation that they're just now starting casting. So if they're just now starting casting, then it's likely not getting released this year. But I did want to bring that up, right? And then last but not least, our last DC project for 2026, Lego Batman. This is not DCU, but I had to bring this up, man. This game is releasing the day before my birthday, guys. I'm so excited. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about Lego Batman. Let me know what you guys are excited for most as for what the DCU is offering in 2026. This is going to be a pretty chill year for us. I'm excited, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Reborn out.